Our Work and Welfare Subcommittee hearing will come to order. I want to welcome everybody here today. The title of our hearing is Aging Out is Not a Plan, Reimagining Futures for Foster Youth. And a special thank you and welcome to our witnesses here today. Before we begin, I want to welcome any delegates that are here shadowing members of Congress as part of Foster Youth Shadow Day, which is organized by the Bipartisan Congressional Caucus on Foster Youth. Our colleague from Wisconsin, Rep. Gwen Moore, is a co-chair of the caucus, and we appreciate her longstanding efforts to ensure the voices of youth are heard. My name is Darren LaHood, and I represent Illinois' 16th District, which covers much of central and northwestern parts of Illinois. Today's hearing continues the subcommittee's tradition of bipartisanship to support vulnerable children in America and improve outcomes for families. As chairman of the Subcommittee on Work and Welfare, I'm deeply proud to have worked last Congress with Ranking Member Danny Davis and members of the committee to reauthorize Title IV-B. By passing the law, the bipartisan, quote, Supporting America's Children and Families Act, unquote, was the law that went into effect last year. That law included a number of policies specifically focused on youth, including extending eligibility for services until age 26, ensuring foster youth have individualized plans that account for their mental health needs, and promoting state youth advisory boards. We know more work remains to be done and look forward to working this Congress to modernize and enhance the John H. Chafee Foster Care Program. Created in 1999, Chafee provides current and former foster youth with independent living services and other supports to help them gain employment, obtain housing, and create meaningful connections with adults. Chafee also makes available education and training vouchers, which offer current and former foster youth up to $5,000 for the costs of higher education. A young person's transition to adulthood is a pivotal moment in their life. Yet, in 2023, 15,600 youth aged out of foster care, meaning they exited foster care at age 18 without a permanent connection to family. Aging out is not a plan. Foster youth who age out are one of the most vulnerable populations in this country and are disproportionately more likely than their peers to have negative outcomes. Some refer to foster youth as, quote, a highway to homelessness, unquote. Alarming data shows that approximately 25% of former foster youth experience homelessness within 4 years of leaving foster care. Other concerning data found that only 79% of foster youth obtained a high school diploma compared to 92% of their peers. While the number of youth aging out has decreased over the years, we must do better to improve outcomes for this population. Despite unmet need, a recent report by GAO found that for years, states have failed to spend all available Chafee funds, resulting in funds being returned to the federal government. This chart behind me here shows in 2022, 12 states returned $2.5 million in unspent Chafee funds, and 28 states returned $6.3 million in education and training vouchers, totaling $8.9 million. State underutilization of funds means that help is not getting to the youth who need it. GAO found administrative barriers and red tape make it difficult for states to draw down funds, and many youth don't even know about the services available to them. In my home state of Illinois, only 5% of foster youth receive Chafee services at any point in their time in care. We also know that many federal programs that serve current and former foster youth are fragmented and disconnected, leaving youth to navigate a complex web of services. For example, the Department of Housing and Urban Development offers, quote, foster youth to independence, unquote, housing vouchers, which provide 36 months of housing stability for former foster youth referred by child welfare agencies. Similar, the Department of Labor offers Chafee-eligible youth-paid work experience and pre-apprenticeship programs that align with the needs of local employers, but these programs often lack coordination. Following the model of bipartisan success from Title IV-B reauthorization, my hope is that we can work together to improve Chafee, to provide a stronger safety net of support to help youth achieve their full potential and become thriving, self-sufficient, and independent adults. That should be our goal. I want to thank our witnesses for being here today to exemplify the voices of foster youth in our country and to highlight innovative programs. I am honored to have our witnesses here today and look forward to your testimony here today.